How's it going, guys? Sonic Moto, basics of riding a motorcycle. And, well, we've gathered our information on how to start a bike, how to stop a bike, how to switch gears, but we've only gone in a straight line, and that's only half the fun of riding a motorcycle, right? So let's get into turns, basics of turning. You always want to think, where am I going? You're going to be looking ahead as far as you can. Expect the unexpected when other vehicles are around or you're coming up to intersections, because chances are they're going to pull out in front of you. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for it, right? We're going to start turns, and I'm sort of just going to do some turns to demonstrate, and then I'll break it down from there. Starting off in first gear. Look left. And we're all sorts good. Now, one thing you definitely want to practice is your turn signals. Again, you have to cancel these things. They're not auto-cancel for most of your bikes. Push left. There's no signal indicator except for a dashboard usually. There's no click noise. You have to remember to turn them off. It's the hardest thing for new riders, including myself. It took me about a month to learn that, hey, these things have to be shut off. So give it time, give it practice. But you'll notice when I'm turning, I'm looking to my left if I'm turning left. I'm looking to my right. We'll turn right here. Slow down slightly. Get in the lean, and you're good to go. Now, depending on the speed, usually about, I'd say, 15 or 20 miles an hour over, something like that. I'm not sure the exact speed. Somebody will give me a comment on this, though. You're going to learn about countersteering. And countersteering is the act of turning the opposite way to make the bike lean in one direction. So if you turn your handlebars to the left, the bike is going to lean to the right, because that gyroscopic effect will get you. And you can feel this. If you go down the road fast enough, you nudge that right handlebar to the right, the bike is going to lean over to the right. And by the way, when we mean press the right bar, we don't mean press down, we mean press forward. It's the only way it really turns. You can't press down. You're not going to lean the bike too much by pressing down on it, and shifting your weight really isn't going to do much in terms of getting things in the proper way to turn anyway. Now, this is all in first gear. Let's get into second, because you can probably do most of your turns going the speed of 15 to 20. And at this speed, it's going to be a little bit wobbly going 15, but you'll feel the countersteer. If you press the right bar, your bike will want to fall to the right. Even in a parking lot, get into the habit of using your turn signals. But it's sort of second nature. Your thought is to look where you want to go. Where you look, the bike will go. So just pay attention to that, but also pay attention to your surroundings. You're always checking for cars well beyond before you get to the particular turn. So we're going to put a signal on here, wait for that car to go by, because we don't want to have to deal with them. They don't have to deal with us. Simple, safe, keep your distance. Look left. Be smooth on your controls. We're going to turn left here and go down this main road. Why not? Look where you want to go. Give it a little bit of lean. And at slower speeds like that, you actually turn the bar the way you want to go. You're not doing any countersteering or anything like that, and shut off your turn signal as well. Well, the police don't seem to be all over me for teaching you guys how to ride a motorcycle. At least the basics of it. We're going to turn right here. Why not? Hard pin turn. Slow speed maneuvers are definitely going to be something to practice. When you have to do a U-turn, something like that, just takes practice, and I'll show you guys the basics behind that. And keeping your balance and whatnot, it really isn't that difficult. I'm not sure how detailed I went into turning a motorcycle, but I think the one last thing that I do want to teach you guys is show you that countersteering effect at a higher speed. So let's get out on the main road here, and I'll show you countersteering. Got his right turn signal on, and he didn't turn. So while we wait, we're patient, we're clear. So at this point, we'll go about 30 miles an hour. At this speed, if I press my right bar, my bike dips to the right. Same with the left. The hardest thing is going to be keeping consistent throttle. Stay light on your bars. You should be able to have your fingers all able to be moved around. Don't be death gripping things. I did that for the first solid month of riding, and it definitely did hurt my hand after a while. You'll start wondering why your hand is hurting so much. Turn our bike, press my right grip to lean that bike in. on a straightaway, no one really around, press that left bar just slightly, and the bike leans to the left. Same with the right. This is great for really turning a bike fast, because even if I lean to the bike, it really doesn't change the direction all that much. On a lighter weight bike like this, yes, it also depends on your speed. Make sure though, when you have your clutch pulled in, you are downshifting to 1 at least. That way you're not going to be struggling to get back up to speed while starting out in the second gear. It won't work well for you. You'll just stall out if you're too high gear, trying to start from a stop. So there you have it, the basics of turning at least at medium to low speeds and learning counter steering. There's so much more to steering a motorcycle. I mean, we could talk about it for days, I'm sure, and you will learn a lot about it during the Motorcycle Safety Foundation Basic Rider course. And if you guys are interested in signing up for a course, I highly recommend it. It means you're going to get so many benefits, including insurance discounts for some of your insurance companies out there. You're going to get a special card that you can hand to them, and you're going to get a wealth of knowledge and not have to go through the DMV to get your permit. You don't have to do their driving test. You only have to do their computer written test. Anyway, guys, if you like this, hit that fist bump, that thumbs up button for me, and click that subscribe button for future content. If you have any questions or comments on steering a motorcycle, counter steering, or anything that we've covered in the past, you know the comment section is always open. Welcome for you. See you guys next time. Sonic Moto, signing out.